and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried.
What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
See?
Papa don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa don't hit me no more. Let's go. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
I should.
Fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like just back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get them early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world.
Yo, what the fuck did Puff just say?
Diddy had a habit of having young, talented kids around him, and that didn't age well with today's allegations. I don't want to say it, but you know what I mean. It's a cold world for a 13-year-old in Diddy's mansion.
Looking at this lawsuit, right, Lil Rod, he alleges that, Diddy told him personally that he had sex with Usher. And when you look at the lawsuit, even though they got Usher's name redacted, you could tell who it is because they describe him as the guy that performed at the Super Bowl.
Right.
So, we all know who that is, but how you feel about that, man?
Well, I mentioned that earlier, that he said about Stevie J. The Usher part, that's a touchy situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a certain feeling and I felt a certain way when Usher got on Shay Shay, and I don't mean to mention other people's platforms, but he got on Shay Shay and he mentioned how great and how good Puff taught him and everything. You know what I'm saying? About the business, right? I know, and people know, that was around that in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story. But how dare you say a man that groomed you, you gonna give him a pass? Bruh, you know I know. Let me reframe you on something. Remember Usher? We was at the Swiss Hotel. Puff had Kim in the room. Had one of Keith Sweat's baby mothers in the big room outside the master bedroom. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a fellatio right there. His back was turned to me. She gave him a fellatio. You knocked on the door. I came and opened the door for you. Puff went in the room. You came in the room and kissed that girl dead in her mouth. Now I'm telling that because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right when you was at Diddy camp. Y'all put it together.
And what you mean by Diddy camp?
Remember? He was on one of the talk shows. The white guy with the curly hair. What's his name? The white guy with the curly hair. And he said, yo, would you send your son to Diddy camp? And Usher said, no. Ask him why he won't send him to Diddy camp. But yet and still you praise him.
Damn, man. And you said that, I know you can't go into detail, but you said that it was a situation where Diddy sent him to the hospital?
Let Usher explain that to you. Let Usher mama explain that to you. And the hospital was in Scarsdale, New York.
My God.
Which camera am I today?
Man, all of them. I mean, look, Jag, you're looking radiant as always.
Thank you.
Love the African Baba. As a matter of fact, you got it seems before we get started, it seems like you did a little touch up. Did you?
Oh no, I just put on a little Fenty.
Oh,
in honor of Rihanna today.
Oh,
I wanted to wear the prison.
Wow.
I wanted people to see what her prison looks like.
Wow, that's $1 billion prison though.
Yeah.
I mean,
shame she ain't got no control over it. If she did, A$AP Rocky would be driving different cars than he is.
Damn, see, when they make you look at it. What? So hold on, wait. So Rihanna has Fenty.
Just like
what's the Kardashian sister name?
Bebe got she got the Mercy. Was it the Cersei Mercy?
Yeah. The Kylie Jenner, that's her name. Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, she going broke.
Damn it, she has.
You didn't hear? No. Ain't nobody buying that shit no more. Travis stopped wanting her and everybody stopped wanting her makeup. Come to find out they wasn't even living together. It was all a front. She bought the house so people would think he lived there, but he's done come out and said he'd much rather have Marilyn Manson than well, that was getting him somewhere.
I guess it's fair enough. Diddy gave over $30 million to Cassie for beating her up 4 times or 5. So I guess it's still a choice.
I mean, I go back to him and Tiger had a whole fight. Maybe not over her, but they had a whole fight.
Do you believe in that Timothy Chalamet too?
Oh,
you think he likes her?
I like Dune too. All right, Jaguar back on the couch.
Hey! On the couch wearing shoes.
For those that always love to, see what y'all, yeah,
see my feet? Do they look dirty? Because they say I always have my dirty feet on the couch.
We don't pay no attention.
That's what they say. So guess what? I wore shoes.
Come on now.
And now I'm going to take my feet.
Get comfortable.
And I'm going to put them on this musty, dirty, funky couch that
all
I
the adjectives. All the adjectives. So here we go.
Because I smell like fish sandwiches in my nether regions.
God damn.
Yeah.
So you be in the comments, really. Like you be like, okay. All right.
It's always the same people. It really doesn't matter. Them and all 20 of their personalities on all of their 40 accounts.
We're gonna blame the Chinese. All right.
Yeah. Do that.
Here we go. Are we not? They got the farm.
No, he said we're gonna blame Egg Foo Young because it still don't make no sense. Okay.
Come on now.
We're gonna clean that up as best as we can.
Let's get right to it. We got to get down to business, man, because 2024 Jaguar, right, has been your year in the sense that you have awoken something in people that they didn't know that was there, which is a yearning for the truth, a yearning for what's really going on. It's almost like when you watch The Wizard of Oz and you see, again, it goes from Technicolor, black and white to Technicolor, but you get down to the wizard and he unveils everything that you thought was real is all.
Yeah.
And you are technically playing the role of Oz right now. You are giving us an inside look on things that people either didn't know they wanted to know or they're just intrigued about in the sense of the way your storytelling about it goes. First and foremost, some people always want to say, hey, Jaguar comes on this couch. How does she know? Again, we already talked about this, so we already talked about how you know, but it's more so how much do you know now? And
isn't it funny every time we meet somebody new that I put all of us in the soup with. Every time I talk to them, doesn't it seem like I always seem to know something they think I shouldn't or didn't think that I would know?
Every single time.
Every single time.
And those who ask,
you want to know what's funny?
please.
If I was from London and I was Caucasian and my name was Sloan, people would be okay with it.
Nice. Come on.
You want to know what's
on.
funny? To be acknowledged by a psychic as being accurate and people still calling me a liar, but they'll believe her.
She's not lying. Come on. She did come through with the Diddy stuff before we even saw it coming.
You'll believe the psychic that got her information from the ether somewhere. But the person who was actually there is the liar. That's weird.
Is it the delivery? Is it the...
No, I think it's the payment. I think Sean Carter's been paying a lot of fucking money to get people to say whatever he wants them to say because that's his greatest talent. Even down to the company that we're working with or been working with right now, View It. We have undeniable evidence that they took money to sideline Jag, to sideline Real Jag, to turn away members to make it look like people aren't interested, to owe us 6 figures and refuse to pay us, even though they know we have a lawyer to pay. Even though they sat there and said, you need to stop working with Real Life. They don't have your best interest. They're not paying you what you're worth. You should get away from them. Can you bring them here? Would they be interested in coming here? Yeah.
So Jack, a man with $1 billion says, hey, I want her
Brokest billionaire I ever met in my life.
But if he says, I want her to be quiet.
Easy.
He has the power.
Yeah, to go and pay somebody $5 million to shut down my projects, to stop from coming out, or asking us to turn in our series list, people that we're investigating so that they could have advanced knowledge so that they can go back to my enemies and tell them where I'm looking or what I'm looking at. We just started turning in fake names because it became obvious. You're not trying to help us, you're trying to hurt us, but the question is why? And it becomes very simple. A person that used to do business with them is no longer with them because he no longer wanted to do business with Jay-Z and Diddy, which means View It has had ties to Jay-Z and Diddy all along. Want to know what's even more interesting than that? They used my brother Jay French to get to me.
Not French.
Guess who brought him there? The Yin Yang twins, who I know for a fact are government informants.
Not French.
And if you're not sure about it, maybe you should ask Calvin, Wendy Williams' husband, what he did to get them in trouble to make sure they became federal informants. And now they're in Vegas looking for true believer artists and bringing them to a company where there are people who are supposed to be billionaires. And one of the owners looks like he could be Leor Cohen's first cousin. Interesting.
So Jack, before we bring up these big names, let me ask you, why go after the big names? If they may have the power to silence you going after them.
Because guess what? If I win, then I win. But I'd rather go down losing with voice. It might embolden other people to come forward and speak up. And see, one Jaguar right is a problem. Imagine 1,000.
You seem to have opened up. Again, we just spoke with Jonathan Hay, and he thanked you for bringing his voice to light because he has stories that goes way back to the early days of Rihanna.
That's my job.
And he said you gave him the courage.
What did I tell y'all when we first sat here? I'm gonna keep talking until everyone else is so loud that they can't hear me no more. That's my job.
That's right.
To make sure that I'm not being drowned out by lies, but I'm being drowned out by the rest of the truth.
She been talking a lot. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Diddy. No one is safe.
That's the gig. And after talking with him tonight, I think our relationship is hitting another plateau. Because y'all have been listening to me tell y'all these things, and y'all been hearing everybody calling us liars for doing and saying what we did. And now here is a man that was there. What happens next? Is he gonna be a liar too? Or is he gonna be a liar because he's a liar? Because he lied, because he said this. Now, he just sat there and said that they asked him to fall on his sword. Was he lying? Do y'all think he was lying?
No. His position, where his condition, his everything that's going on about it.
I know what it feels like to be duct taped in the trunk of a car. And I know what it feels like to make a deal that you don't want to make to get out. His PTSD is real.
So let's start with this, Jack.
And Drake, he was working with Drake.
Yeah,
Then helping Drake's baby mama, who he was trying to keep on the low, and all of a sudden he in the trunk with his daughter. Like, come on.
Man.
There was some shit going on with Triple X Stacey out and what a Drake baby. There wasn't this. Aubrey.
So, Jack, as we get started.
Aubrey putting hits out on goddamn PR reps.
Yeah, no. It's wild.
Because that's really what it's looking like, ain't it, Drake? Am I reaching?
The man said it.
They not like us.
They not like us.
They not like us.
And I love that song because now every time I hear somebody say, I'm sick and tired of they not like us, it's because you not like us.
Yep.
You like them. That's why you don't like this song. Like, it was crazy. No, literally, we went to go eat the other day. We not gonna say the restaurant because I ain't trying to put them on social blast.
Okay.
But one Drake song came on, right? I'll say this, we were in Bishop Arts. One Drake song came on, and then another Drake song came on. And then when it got to the third one, is this a Drake, is this a Drake playlist? Could you turn on something else? And she's like, was there anything else? So we got the Beyonce playlist.
No, man. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but it had all of the freak off victims on it. You know, Usher was on, like, we were just sitting up there. Who's the next victim on the playlist? And he, you won't break my soul. You won't break my soul.
Damn. Can we talk? No, let me stop.
No, it was Confessions. They played Usher Confessions. Confess that Lifetime Achievement Award was a hush payment for your asshole and all of the many years of abuse. That wasn't no Lifetime. I'm still mad. People say, why you say that about Usher?
Oh, okay. So
I'm mad that people aren't more mad at Usher.
For what?
Because somewhere along the way he went from a victim to a procurer to a head turner. Like, let's just be honest about Usher. Is he a victim or is he a cooperating agent?
I think we saw the moment he turned into.
Let's be honest.
It's when Diddy put his arm around him and said,
we all know that chili was a PR relationship.
What's the word? How you feel, bro? We back.
Feeling good, man. Glad to have you back, man.
Man, thank you for having me, bro. For sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, I just figured we'd get right into it, man.
Let's get to it.
Video of Diddy assaulting Cassie in a hotel 2016, man. We've heard about this. We've heard about Cassie coming out with the lawsuit, accusing him of stuff.
Right.
Every single accusation came out to be true.
It's been kind of wild, man. You know, what was your reaction when you seen it?
Well, okay, so remember the video I sent you about him collecting everybody's cell phone?
Yep.
That's why he do that. So, you know, they wouldn't have raided his crib if they didn't have already had that footage. So they been had that footage for months. So that's why they go about their process the way they do. So when I seen it, bro, I wasn't surprised at all, bro. Cause when I seen him, he had a towel on. Why he always in a towel? When I seen the man, he was in a towel like that. That's how I'm looking like, man, hold on, bro. It's not even that late. You feel me? Like, why you got a towel on? And when I seen him with the two vampire guys like this, I'm instantly like, oh, okay. You feel me? I'm not shocked at all, bro. Not shocked, bro. It's a lot of dudes shaking in their boots right now. For sure, bro. Cause it's a hustle people don't know about. These hotel lobbies tell the story for a lot of things. So it's a lot of people who watch them cameras who done made several $100,000 selling that footage. You feel me? So like, especially at TMZ, bro, that's what they, bro. Like they had the elevator footage of Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Bro, it's countless. Just like with Drake, with the little guy in the wheelchair. Bro, that type of footage is floating around, bro. And like, it gets purchased quick. It gets purchased fast. So, you know, it's a lot of guys shaking in their boots right now, for sure. I'm not shocked, though.
Yeah, they say that Diddy bought the footage for $50K. I believe that Cassie said that in the lawsuit.
Right. But see, the thing is, he's not buying the masters. You're not buying the original copy. Yeah. Who's up there watching that system probably sold that video 3-4 times. Go up 150 in a weekend because a superstar want to get crazy. Like with Quavo and No Girl, that was caught on the same type of footage. He wrestling her to the ground and get his phone back. Look that up. That's common knowledge, bro. So like for me, I always know, find out who the head of security is wherever I got a client at. Cause that's the guy you gotta know. He the one that's he get his fee, you can be, you got a little bit more space to operate.
That's the guy you get the footage from.
That's the guy you get the footage from, for sure, bro. And if you lowball him, he gonna double sell it for sure. Don't lowball him, man.
$50,000
that's not enough though.
For a video of Diddy beating up Cassie seems like a low amount.
Yeah, that's something like that. Probably go like 300. He lowballed him. That's what rich guys do, bro. They lowball people they don't got to pay a lot, and it always come back to him, bro. Yeah, he should have paid a lot more than that.
They're saying that possibly the footage came from the raids and that the feds might have been the one to release the footage.
No. So I don't think they would release the footage because that's like tampering with their own case. Like I know for a fact that there are people who call around to certain people to see did anything take place while this group of people was there. Yeah, bro, that's common, bro. That's common knowledge.
So like if Diddy and his, entourage was here and somebody found out they were here, there's somebody would probably be calling the hotel or trying to get a hold of security and being like, yo, did something happen right here?
Guaranteed.
Wow.
How would they have had that footage of Solange and Jay-Z in that elevator?
Yeah, I mean,
that's
from what I remember,
off top.
It looks like somebody that footage was recorded that
off the screen.
Off the screen, right? And I believe it was for one of the security guards or one of the workers there.
Yes.
And then that he's the person that sold it.
Yeah, but these people only frequent certain places. You feel me? So like, they know that.
We know that, right? That chili wasn't real. Him and Chili.
Oh yeah, you said Chili.
That wasn't. Who believes that was real?
I don't. Hands? No hands? Okay, all right.
Now, it all look cute, older, hot, sexy woman, younger guy. And both very good looking people.
Yes.
So fuck did he end up with that after that?
His baby mama?
Let's be clear. He was still a young man. Let's be clear. He was still a young man and he was Usher. So if there was vanity involved, how do you go from Chili to and don't say it's true love?
She was.
I tell you what I do know. I tell you how I know how he goes from Chili to that thief. You know she a thief. You want to know how his wife, what was her name, Tamika? You want to know how she was known in the styling game? As the that stole everything. That's how she was able to do more video shoots and she had clothes because she was robbing.
Whoa.
This was a retail queen turned stylist.
Damn.
That's who that is. Boosted her way and she was down with the freak wild.
That's what I always heard. It was like, it was never about what the relationship had. It was always about what she had on him.
She knew what was going on in his. She had pictures. She learned very well from Kim Porter. See, Kim was one of the first girls who was brave enough to get tapes and get what she needed to get. You understand? This is commerce. This is bank exchange on flesh and pride and ego. Tamika knew she could get Usher because she had evidence
Diddy the smart to let the cops get him for what he did.
of what he was doing with the diddler. And guess what? Rather than going to the police and doing the right thing when that boy drowned on Lake Lanier, Usher did nothing for his stepchild. Matter of fact, I know for a fact he paid money to have that investigation shut down. And there has been talks that she was willing to sacrifice her child to get ahead. Now, don't forget, not long after that, she went into the coma. You remember she's in the coma? Because she got banished off. She had to get that plastic surgery cheap. She did. That's why she went out of country. Because she was told over here in the States that nobody would perform that ceremony. It was too dangerous for her, that surgery. It was too dangerous for her, and that went somewhere else. She kept going until she got somewhere with it, and they fixed up real good. And guess what? Not long after that, her and Usher was over. Yeah. Wasn't no love there. It's blackmail. Now look at this androgynous, manly looking white now. She's looking a whole lot like Omari Hardwick's wife, who truly looks like the little dude from across the street. Little white dude. Straight hips, you know. Boyish hips on a grown-ass woman. Well, I'm supposed to believe pushed out children and your shit went back to number 2 hip status. That's
Just speaking about Usher, why do you think he just goes around, on the concert looking for women that have?
because it makes him look straight. I just told this man a whole conversation that I heard backstage at one of them where and somebody called Aaron Hall a crackhead and he said, so what? I smoke crack, I like a god on crack. He's like, give me some crack and I'll out of you right now.
Who's this?
Aaron Hall said that.
Oh, yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he been wilding lately.
Yeah, he was saying that to a man though. That's the thing. And he says it a lot.
Oh. Shout out Aaron Hall.
These motherfuckers, they do all of this wild shit, G. Women are props or procurers. Pretend to be my girlfriend and bring us more victims. Like Carisha.
She just
that interview.
She just she said, I'm gonna do, before I bring out season 2, I'm gonna bring myself to the red table. I mean, not the red table.
See?
Carisha, please.
No, you said it right.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Yes, she did the same thing.
The Carisha, the red, all of that. And Diddy f up everybody but you, huh?
Yeah. She said,
He
I didn't
kicks
see none of that.
everybody's ass.
I didn't see none of that.
You know who she sounds like? His real lover, Stevie J. They sound like they got the same script.
You know, it's hard to say that.
Stevie J ready to go to blows and get his ass whooped by 50. You ain't fighting nothing but a condom. And he struggles to keep them on. Like this nigga's dirty as like,
so
Stevie junk.
What did
Stevie jerk. Like I don't know.
What did you expect from Carisha on her own show to talk about?
I expected her to not get on that show. I expected her to go away. I expected her to keep running around in underwear and playing card games where she can't even read the numbers and read the on the wheel. Like, please be a whore. Like, just stop. Like, this is the thing. This the thing. Everybody's gonna be mad. And I don't get no fuck. Really, let's be clear. Worker. She was labeled on the logs, her and the JT, the ain't no different than the Diddy dirty. He's always got
on payroll, obviously.
Just damn. You got all this going on. You were a whore. you were given the illusion of elevation. Truth is, you got paid all of that money so you wouldn't go to the police. You got paid all of that money to convince more bitches to come and take the damage that you don't want to take on the days when you just want to enjoy the 2C without the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, when did you think that was ever going to be real? You're a whore. Go back to being a whore. Stop embarrassing yourself. Because don't nobody believe you or that weird man with a 8 o'clock shadow. Nobody believes y'all. That's a man with a Carisha. How did Diddy? Was Diddy rough with you? Because I know he was rough with me and I loved it.
Diddy the smart to let the cops get him for what he did. What's the date? That's why was Diddy.
I loved when Diddy beat the out of me. I love it when he slaps me with salami. Did he slap you with salami? Like, this is the real There should have been thought bubbles. And they should have just muted them. Girl, you really think they gonna give me my show after we get Diddy out of here? Carisha, look, I'm trying to get podcast of the year, girl. Look, what I got to do.
I'm still stuck on 8 o'clock shadow.
Liars. Two liars. One that can't get over not being a woman, and the other one that doesn't realize she ain't nothing but a whore. Like, you got two confused people sitting here. Lying. Like,
Gayle King would never.
that know he ain't cute. That's why he do all the eccentric shit by lying. The real ugly they always go over the top. I'm not lying. It's like with the transgenders. Look at the. Can you imagine Dwayne Wade when he finishes his transformation? It's just, he wants to be a woman still. That's real. You know, and Gabrielle wants to blame Diddy for it. You know, it's Diddy's fault that he's been getting since before he started with her. I don't know. Whatever. My point is, anybody that believed anything that came out of those two mouths, who would chipmunks if Diddy paid them enough? Like, I want you to think about that. If Diddy told Carisha, I want you to get that gerbil head right now, she do it. She do. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And she num for that bread.
Oh, teacher's pet.
I turned that gerbil out, girl.
Oh shit.
This the same that was, I like it when Diddy pees on me. Oh, when Diddy pees on me, I just get a tickle inside.
Oh, don't paint the picture.
Yeah, no, of course he's not. Of course he's not peeing. No, he's not beating on you. He's just pissing on you, on you, doing all. He's doing everything else but get the out of here, bitch. To get sucked in the jaw and find some goddamn dignity. Like, this is some bullshit.
It's crazy when you go back to season 1 where she said she likes getting peed on, and then everything that kind of came out afterwards, you're like, whoa.
I like it when Diddy pees on me.
Like,
It's
whoa,
a part. It's a
minute.
normal part of our girl. Listen to me. When he get the fart, and I'm like, ooh, it's extras. Like, the out of here. I don't know no bitch that runs around bragging about it. Even the weird that are really into it, they'll do anything to conceal that. So if you're willing to admit that this is on you, what ain't you willing to admit? Because you're saying that because you think that that's bad enough to cover up what he's really doing to you. And your dark motherfucking ass is darker than Cassie. I promise you one thing. It take you a longer time to bruise than to do that. Get the fuck out of here. I want to hear that shit. Oh yeah, he beat on the girls like Cassie. Get the fuck out of here. You know you dark skin, you know she light skin, you know what it is. Fuck out of here.
So I'll say this.
I don't believe that shit. I guarantee you he stuck his foot up and got some girl to come and finish her off. Like, he's weird.
Not the big.
We're supposed to believe he respected you. You cute. We're supposed to leave there with you. How y'all had a respect. Yeah, you need to go and you need to get it together because we can't be together. Yeah, all right.
They had no titles.
Has been playing. Look. Remember how Missy used to say she used to take all her baby dolls and put them up against the wall and pretend they was applauding for her, and that's how she knew she wanted to be famous. Carisha do the same thing. She go to the mirror and she puts on white and pretends she's a virgin. You know, I got morals and I will not be beat on, just peed on. I will not be beat on.
Every day's a new day. Every day's a new day. Let me ask, Diddy.
They need to give her a job at Fox Soul. Teaching Claudia Jordan how to lie with more conviction.
But she works with Revolt, though. Revolt is...
How revolting. Where the church services is ran by the biggest spiritual power bottom in the South. That's cute. That's adorable. I love it.
So
revolting.
Let me ask you, in recent, as far as what's going on in the internet world, Diddy is said, again, it's all alleged, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. I know.
Yeah, someone.
Y'all don't know. I know.
I believe someone has recently, and again, this has not happened yet, but a police report is now being filed by one of the accusers of Diddy to say, let me at least put this on record with the police of what happened. From your knowledge, like because like Cassie, everyone else, there's no police, it's all civil suits. But the first criminal situation that comes to play to where the police will say
they still buying time for all of the people who they don't want to get exposed.
Okay, go ahead.
No, this is about covering. This is all about covering the people they want to protect. He's the acceptable monster. He's just one of the bigger ones. There's a lot of people that are going to get hurt. Look at poor Jen and Ben.
Poor Jen and Ben. And Jen is...
She really thought she was going to make that story work. She was going to get her little white Irish Catholic boy and she was going to be happily ever after. And him and all of his white friends, and they was going to be the Rat Pack with a bitch. It was going to be great. So much for Susie Sausage Head. I guess she's figuring out that's really her.
Sins of our past. So let me ask you this.
That's what she calls women.
Oh.
Susie Sausage Head. AKA.
Oh. Yeah. Wow. From the block.
That's what Jennifer Lopez say. That's what she saying about the women. She call them the Susie Sausage Head. You want to know what's funny? I bet that's the same thing his wife, his first wife, says about her. The white girl who his family likes. Yeah. Even Gwyneth Paltrow don't like her.
There's a story.
You know they want her out of the Hamptons.
Gwyneth?
No. They want J-Lo out of the Hamptons. She bringing too much of the block to the porch.
It just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
No, what it is she is the perfect example of what happens when you don't want to be yourself. She can't sing, but they got her a microphone and let her pretend.
So let me
She was an okay actress, but she was good at acting. She'd been doing that all her life. And she wanted to be Barbie and she wanted to have Ken. But if you were to find the dolls that would really display their relationship best, you had to get one of those little dominatrix dolls for her.
Damn.
And then you got to get the alcoholic one for him. And then every time you play with him, he gets to drink it.
He gets to drink. Oh,
like they should have toys that are real so kids don't have unrealistic expectations of where this grown-up goes.
I'm talking about Batman and
Batman and not Catwoman. He'd have been better off with Halle Berry if he wanted to get a little something with some color on it. He should have went with Halle Berry.
Oh, shit.
Because at least she knows how to drive crazy in style. J-Lo is just, I don't know. Every man she's been with has said the same thing, except for Diddy. Diddy's the only one that said she was a great girlfriend and how he wish he hadn't messed it up.
Now,
how is that the only man in her life that had regrets about their relationship but everybody else ran for the hills? Like, it's not nobody noticing that everybody else that's left her, she was too this, she was this, she was that. But Diddy said she was perfect.
maybe she was meant for the medal.
What happens if you're only perfect for the devil?
God damn.
What the f does that make you?
Damn. There's an alleged story going out saying that Diddy was going to be sued by the cartel because he shortened up the drug supply.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. All that Tusi. How they supposed to sneak the fentanyl in?
He too much attention brought.
How they supposed to sneak the fentanyl in if they can't transport the Tusi?
This is crazy because
No, I'm sure he did the drug supply. Do you know how many victims woke up out of their sleep knowing that they was, they not confused no more,
We'd love to hear what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like and subscribe.